As a service manager, finding and keeping valuable employees is an important part of your job and one that requires your daily attention. As a part of that job, it's important that you're evaluating the compensation that your team is receiving to make sure that it's in line with the talent that you're trying to attract and the talent you currently have that you're trying to keep. In reality, there's not an unlimited supply of money and benefits that can be paid out in your service department. But having a clear understanding of what you can pay and how much more you can pay based upon the performance of both your service department and each individual technician will give you a huge advantage over other dealerships in your area that are in many cases competing for the same people that you're either competing to keep or to find. In previous modules, we've discussed that everything in a dealership has a number attached to it. You learned in the KPI module about tech efficiency and recovery rate. What are good numbers and what you have to do to improve your processes to increase both numbers. Just as there are key numbers we use to measure performance, there are also key numbers we use to determine exactly how much of the money that your shop generates can go to compensation for both you as a service manager and towards the rest of your team. As you remember, when we went through this module on setting your posted labor rate, I'd mentioned it was based upon how much you would have to pay in wages and benefits to keep a level 1 or an A tech, and that number was 30%. So if you need to pay a level 1 tech $30 per hour, then the minimum your posted labor rate would need to be is $100 per hour. That's what we call your salary cap for your technicians. Does that mean that's all you can pay a level 1 tech is 30% of the posted labor rate? Not at all. If you have one level 1 tech and 2 level 2 or B techs, you could pay the level 1 tech more than $30 per hour, including benefits, if you were paying the level 2 techs less. Your salary cap represents the total amount of compensation you can pay your techs based upon the dollars produced in your service department. Let's use a quick example. Let's say that your posted labor rate is at $90 and that's all you can feel you can charge for your area for whatever reason. If your recovery rate for your shop was 85% or about 20 hours of billable time for the 24 hours that your techs were working in the shop that day, 8 hours each and 3 techs in the shop. At $90 per hour, you will have produced $1,800 for the day. Of that $1,800, you can pay out 30% for technician compensation or about $540. If you have 2 level 2 techs that you're paying $17 per hour, your total pay for the day for the level 2 techs would be 17 times the 8 hours times 2, which equals $272. If I subtract the 272 from the 540 that I had available for my salary cap, I know that I could pay my level 1 tech $268 for his or her 8-hour day, or $33.50 per hour instead of the 30 hours we discussed earlier. Keep in mind that your salary cap is the total dollars you have available to compensate your technicians. Your level 1 or A techs will always be compensated at a higher level than your level 2 or B techs. Your goal is to pay out the total amount you have available by using a combination of both hourly pay and performance bonuses that we'll discuss in a later module.